Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 now to Pence. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here in San Francisco. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Buster Posey now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Right side hit hard. Zobrist has it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Brandon Crawford. This is pulled into right. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Stepping in now, Denard Span, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Joe Panik. as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants leave one. Still no score. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The second baseman, number 18,
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our
Zobrist.
line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Jamal Weeks.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Too high, 1-0. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they're not going to get Weeks. He's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, pitcher, Jake.
And now
Arrieta.
Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Corey Guerin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kelby Tomlinson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Tommy La Stella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tommy La Stella.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 3-1 now. Jason Hayward would be next if they can keep this inning alive. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Weeks rounds third and is striding for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. Jamal Weeks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 8, Jamal Weeks.
Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Nick Hundley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nick Hundley.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there for strike one. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, a perfect 4 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Now the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 strikes.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rizzo has room in foul territory, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. Neil Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mac Williamson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 51, Mac Williamson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
And he misses again, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Wade Davis comes on
now
looking for a save
Chicago,
here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
71, Wade Davis.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Comes set with the 0-1. And there's ball one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jay ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez into shallow center. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Buster Posey now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Jay on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Madison Bumgarner is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. Credit the save to Wade Davis. The loss goes to Madison Bumgardner. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.